Hi, here's a video of my finds for Saturday, September 1st, 2018. Record finds, actually, all of them. So, on my way to work, I stopped at a yard sale, and nothing for me. As I'm about to walk back to the car, I said, yeah, I'll ask them. I go back, ask them, do you have any records inside by any chance? And they said, yeah, we have a few boxes. So he starts getting old records outside, all three formats: 45s, 78s, LPs. All I had time to pick were these 4 LPs for $4. Yeah, exactly $4, $1 each. So I see a glare here. I'm trying to move the source of the light a little bit to avoid the glare. There we go. So I got this because it's in great, perfect shape. Haunted House, I don't know if I have it or not. I have a few haunted Halloween sound effects records. The glare is still there. Let's go here. Is this better? No, it's worse. There we go. So Haunted House, in great shape. This is a bad purchase. First of all, it's a common record. Second of all, I'm not even sure if I had it or not. I got it because the record itself looked pristine, but it turns out that there's extensive groove where I've only played the first side so far. It's in stereo also. Yep, Pink Floyd, Momentary Lapse of Reason. It has seen better days, but the record is inside its inner sleeve, so I took a chance. There was no scratches, maybe a little bit of dust. Turns out there's static all through the whole record, so yeah, not so sure about that purchase. However, this one, Supertramp, Famous Last Words, I'm almost sure I did not have that on vinyl. I'm pretty sure I only have it on CD. And I've played the whole thing. Very good record, especially the first side. And my favorite songs are It's Raining Again and Know Who You Are. Great lyrics. Oh my god, really good record. I really loved it. Yes, I played the whole thing today. So I got these 4 records for $4. I was far from done. He said he would put them back inside, and I told him I had to go to work, and I would be back after noon, not in the afternoon, but after 12 o'clock p.m. Time I was going to finish my overtime. And I came back, and I kept looking at more records, same address. Got out a whole bunch of old records, a lot of dusty old things. But it was a lot of fun, especially old 78s. And so I made myself a stack of records consisting of 9 45s plus 3 empty sleeve picture sleeves, 9 78s, and 3 LPs, including a double LP. I added up in my head how much I wanted to pay for these old things, and I offered $7. The old man stared at the stack and said, "Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, $7." So I got these records for $7. So this is an interesting record. At first, when I was flipping through the records, this quickly looked like a classical music record. Then I started, because of the word Requiem, I guess, and the guy at the piano, or some guy I don't know, started reading. Complete in a specially priced 2 LP set, the celebrated and long out of print Atlantic recordings of a jazz giant. Oh boy, jazz, what is this? I started looking on the piano, 50s record, and turns out that it's two LPs on Atlantic jazz LPs by Lenny Tristano, and they even reproduced the liner notes of the original LPs, Atlantic 1224 and Atlantic 1357, released for the first time in stereo. And yeah, the cover has also seen better days. The record actually were well protected in their inner sleeve, and I played the whole thing. It's very good. Another cool thing here I found, Carla Pandit, the pipe organ, Tropical Magic. So this is my second copy. So I have a friend who will eventually get the first copy. The one I already have, because I'm keeping this one, has the shrink wrap on it. Yeah, so weird, cool stuff. And yep, Kiss Love Gun, which I don't have. I'm just starting to collect Kiss records. and there's a little bit of moisture problems on the cover here. Nothing too serious. The cover, yeah, it was badly stashed in a dirty old box in a basement or something. Record also, no scratches, a little bit of distortion and groove wear, not as much as the Pink Floyd record, but a strong 6.57, I would say, out of 10, a very good plus perhaps. So the record is in better shape than the cover. So a very well spent dollar. Well, I don't know how you added them up, so I got these LPs. 78s, let's see. Mostly French stuff. This one, I'll be honest, I got for the label because it's one of the first Alouette label 78s. And they were beige. This one is red and white. Pretty cool. And actually, I like this song. I played Earthing this weekend. Tommy Duchesne et ses chevaliers du folklore. Tout d'un coup, tu maries ma fille. Tu maries ta fille, c'est ça. Tout d'un coup, tu maries ta fille. Rille de l'habitant. Star New Process. I think this is, I forgot to date it. 15448 is probably, oh my god, late 20s, early 30s, something like that. Charlotte by Larry Larrivée, et ici les filles d'aujourd'hui sur l'air de Oh Them Golden Slippers. That's why I got it. Turns out that it's badly recorded. This one, the sound is so low, it sounds like crap. Then the other side is much louder, it's much better. C'est ça. Ici, j'ai une autre copie de Tico Tico d'Alice Robbie, première édition avec l'étiquette des années 40. J'ai déjà deux copies de ça. Je l'ai d'original, mais dans un état lamentable. Puis j'ai une autre copie flambant neuve, mais des années 50, avec une étiquette des années 50. Ça, c'est une petite belle copie. Mais bon, 7 sur 10, je l'ai fait jouer, puis il joue très bien. Puis c'est ça, c'est un classique de la musique populaire québécoise, Tico Tico d'Alice Robbie. C'est pas une tune québécoise, mais d'abord c'est Amour. Je pense que c'est Amour, mais je suis pas sûr. 3 disques de Willie Lamotte, et j'en ai laissé là parce que il était trop scratché les autres. French Canadian country singer, actually the most famous country singer of the province of Quebec, Willie Lamotte. Je chante au clair de lune et les Cowboys dans la nuit. Je les ai tous écoutés, sont bons. Toute la gang. Serment d'amour, oh, ça c'est le côté B. D'abord c'était Au petit trot. Non, c'est pas. J'ai eu peur que ça soit la chanson de Noël mal identifiée. Non, ça n'a aucun rapport. C'est pas une tune de Noël. Au petit trot. Et ici on a Le long du Mississippi avec Rita Germain et Autour du feu. This is one of the worst records I ever purchased in my life. I'm glad I found it. It's really, really terrible. Rock Me to Sleep by Dean Allen. It's on YouTube. Somebody put the 45 on YouTube. And it's some novelty rock record. This side is sang like a rip-off of Donald Duck. A duck voice, and this is Oh Baby Baby. Yeah, you can imagine the level of very short song, 1 minute 49. That's a terrible record, but I never seen it before. Late 20s record. The B side is better actually. George Olson and his music, vocal refrain by Fran Frey. I'm in Seventh Heaven, Foxtrot, and Little Pal. That side is condition is not very good, but it's still playable. I played on my bubble stereo there. And this is I just went and picked that out of the recycling bin because I broke it earlier today. I had to move stuff. I had trouble, very stressed with the cable provider problem. I had to move stuff away to get to my modem. And I just carelessly moved my stack of 78s under my desk and on the floor, and this one was on top of the pile and sticking. I didn't notice it was not it might have been something like this, and I stepped on it, broke it. It was mint, near mint. the Three Sons. I collect all Three Sons records, La Rosita and Lady of Spain, which I had time to listen to earlier today. Good record. And yeah, so that's going in the garbage again, the recycling bin. I don't know if they can recycle shellac, but they'll figure it out. For the 45s, the 945s plus 3 empty sleeves, which I've matched to, there was a bunch of 45 sleeves all tangled up in a bundle like this, so I'm trying to unfold them. Ici, j'ai Michel Richard chante Elle, lui et l'autre, et c'est si doux. J'ai déjà ce 45 taux là. Fait que là, j'ai la pochette qui va avec. Here, empty sleeve, Elvis Presley, Hard-Headed Woman, and Don't Ask Me Why. And His Latest Flame and Little Sister. The 9 records, and they're in great shape. Oh, whole box of 45s, I only picked these. James Darren, Mary's Little Lamb, and The Life of the Party. I love that side. They're both good. Wee Willie Denson, In My Own Little Way, and Fried Marbles. I wasn't sure if I had this or not. Let's Groove by Earth, Wind and Fire and Let's Groove Instrumental. I still don't have the album rate. I don't think I have. Shelley Fabares, Johnny Loves Me, and I'm Growing Up. Raggedy Ann by Mark London on Chateau. Never seen that lady. And How Much Longer Must I Wait? Very good. Are You Lonesome Tonight by Elvis Presley, and I Gotta Know. And I Gotta Know If I Gotta Know is on any LPs of his. I forgot to check that earlier. This is one of the worst ones. I didn't... Soupy Cells. The only reason I know Soupy Cells is from the Dick Clark's bloopers show from the 80s. And he showed a famous blooper by Soupy Cell where he's being tricked into seeing a topless lady in the back of the stage. That's about all I knew about Soupy Cells. But I did get an LP and that I never had time to listen to, and this 45 Because of Black Tooth, which seems to be a dog character with an extremely annoying voice. And Soupy's Team, which I've never heard before. It's a great theme song. These I'm pretty sure are new old stock copies. They had 2 identical copies, and some I suspect are also new old stock. If I pick the best looking one, Lopsided Love Affair by Linda Scott, and this side is I Left My Heart in the Balcony. This side is really good. And also another cool song, Ride by Dee Dee Sharp, and the other side is The Night. So I got all of this for $7. I'm just sad that I broke the Three Sons 78 was in perfect shape, and I have a run of bad luck with them. A few years ago I found some 78s, a tiny stack of 78s in a yard sale and garage sale, sorry, and there were three of their records. 2 of them were already broken in the box. All I could pick was 1 record. So, and now I broke this one today. So, then I went to another yard sale. Got this, a triple album, an anthology, Diana Ross and the Supremes. 3 records in perfect shape. They're 1980 re-releases, and there we go, really clean. Played the whole thing this weekend. Really good. Got this for $1, and I had fun talking to the people there. There was a young man with his friends, and we got he had a record that he was keeping just for the cover sleeve, and I wanted to have it because it was a first release, but it's in terrible shape. But I have several good copies of it, not just this first pressing. It's Plume La Traverse. I'm going to switch to French, it doesn't make sense to speak in English. Fait que ici j'ai le vieux chausson sale de Plume La Traverse, je l'ai déjà plusieurs fois en bon état. Ça c'est une copie toute massacrée qui gardait pour la pochette. Puis moi je voulais l'avoir parce que ça c'est la première édition. Ceux qui ne savent pas, sur la face A de le vieux chausson sale de Plume La Traverse, celui qui a fait le mastering du disque, oh mon dieu, je sais pas si ma caméra va être capable de le montrer, mais dans le mastering, juste là, ici, j'ai de la misère. Attends, on va mettre le disque là. C'est marqué Plume est malade. Quelqu'un m'a dit ça au marché aux puces. Puis j'ai dit non. il y avait des disques de plumes à vendre au gros prix, là. Puis là, on sort le disque de la pochette, il commence à compter que c'était marqué Plume et Malade. Fait que là, j'ai dit, oups, voilà, ça c'est ma boîte là, je vais faire que je garde l'œil ouvert. Comme de fait, ben. Fait que là, moi je voulais le disque, mais tu sais, c'était en attendant pour le fun. Lui, c'était la pochette, tu sais. Fait que tant qu'à l'y acheter, il dit, ben garde, moi te laisser la pochette, puis moi je vais prendre le disque. J'ai dit, deal, je te le donne. So I got the record for free because I was only interested in this message written on the first release of this record. And he wanted to keep the cover, didn't have anything to play anymore. So I got this for free, all scratched up, but a novelty piece. And also this is a pretty beat up copy. So King Crimson in the wake of the... I have no idea how to pronounce this, Poseidon. So he said, oh, you can have it, because so I can listen, because I explained to him I always have this bubble stereo here to play the scratchy record, so I got this for free also. So that's what I found, and I got to see another Electro Home bubble stereo at that place. The guy's girlfriend had a bubble stereo, but on the tripod. It wasn't for sale, and one of the two speakers had a dent in it, and the record player was missing a sticker under the start button, and the arm was unusually heavy. So the cover was not too scratchy, but it wasn't for sale anyway. It was just, I wish I had taken a picture, but I didn't have anything to photograph. So that's what I got. So the Pink Floyd is condition, but the Supertramp was great, and this was pretty good too. And I loved Then She Kissed Me. They did a great cover of that song. So. Yeah, kind of like Kiss. I always had this 145 by them when I was a kid, Hard Rock Woman, because I got confused with something else. I was a kid, I was too shy to return it to the store, so I kept it, and it turns out that it's a good song. This is from this is a following year. This is 1977. So, yep. So thanks for watching.